Welcome back to my channel. It is officially 40 days on the keto diet. Now I'm doing lazy, dirty-ish keto, which basically means I'm eating the processed foods. I'm not doing super strict keto. I'm allowing myself to eat the foods that I normally eat and enjoy, but I make substitutions with very limited carbs. For those of you who don't know, the keto diet, also known as the ketogenic diet, is a low-carb, high-fat diet that basically shifts your body into a metabolic state called ketosis. When your body is in ketosis, what it does is it uses your fat to burn energy instead of using carbohydrates. My macros on this diet is I get 16 grams of carbs per day. Now, I want you to go and grab something in your cabinet and look at how many carbs that has, because 16 carbs for a whole day is not a lot at all. So I do 16 carbs per day, high protein, high fat, and I am officially down 12 pounds in 40 days. Now, that may seem like that's not really a lot, but my doctor has also prescribed me as insulin resistant, so it's a little harder for me to lose weight than other people. But hopefully by the time I'm done with this keto diet, that will not be the case for me anymore. I have done the keto diet before, but I don't think I've done it this long, 40 days. So I'm happy, I'm excited. I'm planning on doing this for maybe 6 months. By then I should be at my weight goal. I did not take measurements when I first started, but I did take one before and after picture, and the results were crazy. Like the little back rolls I had showing, poking through my dress. When I took the picture again, you couldn't see it. It wasn't really a great picture. I was in my nightgown, so I can't post it, but I have started taking my measurements at my first month check-in. And so for my second month check-in, which will be in 20 days or so, when I hit 60 days, I will have those measurements from my first month to my second month. But I can definitely see a difference. One of the major things that I noticed when I first started the keto diet was that I was able to wake up earlier. Like for the last couple of months before I started this diet, it was so hard for me to get out of bed in the morning for work. I go to work at 10 o'clock, and to get up to be on time at 10 a.m. was a struggle. So once I switched to the diet and I wasn't eating as much junk, as much sugar, I wasn't so sluggish, I had more energy, which is weird because when you're not getting carbs, your body is usually tired. But for me, just losing the weight made it where it was a lot easier for me to get up in the morning and to develop a morning routine. A lot of people don't want to start the keto diet because they don't want to give up these carbs. But what I've learned is that you just have to do what works for you and find substitutions. My husband and I, we still eat pizza, but instead of bread, we use low-carb tortillas. We eat tacos, low-carb tortillas. We eat sandwiches with keto bread. What else? Last night we had hamburgers with keto buns. We eat hot dogs with keto buns. We get to enjoy the things, but lose weight while still eating those things. Like if we're in a tight, we don't feel like cooking, we go to In-N-Out, but we bring our own keto buns. So I think keto is something that I would be able to sustain long term. Most people can't sustain diets long term, but I think with lazy, dirty keto, you can sustain it because they have so many substitutions now. The last time I did this a couple years ago, they didn't have all these substitutions that actually tasted good. Now they do. One thing that happened that me and my husband went through the other day is that we were drinking these sodas because we get our low carb, zero carb, zero sugar soda from Smith's. Oh my goodness. I bought the soda and I could have sworn I checked the boxes and I made sure it was zero sugar. Apparently I didn't. I must have got distracted or something because we finished this whole box of soda and found out yesterday that it wasn't keto. One can of soda is 44 carbs. So we had been this past week, we have been drinking this soda not knowing that it wasn't keto, which sucks because if I'm going to eat carbs, I would rather it be something I actually enjoyed and intentionally did. I would have got some chicken fingers or something, but that happened. And the bright side is that it didn't cause us to gain a bunch of weight back because we were still eating everything else keto and in a calorie deficit. To see a lot more progress in your keto journey, you want to be working out. The first month we worked out pretty good. I think maybe 3 weeks out of the month we worked out. And that helped us lose a lot of inches as well. Working out because, building muscle shrinks fat, shreds fat. So I think that definitely contributed. This month I haven't been in the gym. I have some weights at home, and so I do a couple of exercises at home, but I haven't been working out, and I think that kind of slowed down the process because when the first, no, 2 weeks into keto, I've lost 9 pounds. Insane. 2 weeks into keto, I lost 9 pounds. So the rest of this time from those 2 weeks to now has been a slow process, but I haven't been in the gym. So I'm going to go back to the gym maybe today and kick this up a notch. But yeah, I really have been enjoying keto. It has been a lot easier than I thought it would be. The thing with keto, though, you have to make sure that you have your meals planned out and that you're meal prepping and you know what you're going to eat. That's why a lot of people fail at diets because they're not prepared. I've learned to just have it in my mind, okay, what am I going to eat today? Having those substitutions of a sandwich, wraps. We really like turkey wraps and we eat those. The low carb tortillas, I think for one tortilla, it's 4 carbs, or for another tortilla, there's 2 carbs, and they even have the 0 carb tortillas. So there's really no excuse. Again, it's high protein, so you can eat zero sugar beef jerky, beef sticks, you can eat cheese. So I highly recommend it. I'm excited. 12 pounds down. 12 pounds in 40 days, which it depends who you're asking. Some people wouldn't say that's a lot, but that's like about a month and a half. My goal was 10 pounds a month. So considering we're halfway through December, I definitely need to kick it up a notch and try to lose 8 pounds in the next 2 or so weeks. But we'll see. I just have to keep reminding myself that it's not a race. You're trying to slowly lose weight so that you don't have this. I don't want to have a bunch of loose skin. I don't want to gain it all back. So really just enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, and not being so hard on myself of you need to lose, you need to lose, you need to lose, but understanding that it didn't take 2 months for you to gain all this weight, so you're not gonna lose it in 2 months. Just being gentle with yourself in a weight loss journey. But yeah, 12 pounds down. My husband, I think he's maybe like 15 pounds down. Well, men lose weight faster, but he's been sticking with it. I think he only had a cheat meal one time. Oh my gosh, Thanksgiving. We did a keto Thanksgiving. A lot of people say if you can make it through the holidays on keto, the rest is it's a what, cakewalk, a walk in the park or something. So yes, we're doing keto for Christmas. We did keto for Thanksgiving. We just stayed home. We weren't tempted with all the pies and mac and cheese, even though Teeny's mac and cheese video was going viral. That was all on my TikTok. No, we stuck to it and it's paying off. Oh, and besides me losing 12 pounds, my BMI went down 1.9%. My body fat percentage went down 2%. My fat-free body weight went down 4.4 pounds. And my visceral fat, this is the most important one because this is the fat around your organs, like in your stomach area, went down 2%. And my protein went up 0.6%. So those are the wins, the non-scale victories. I am so determined to get my visceral fat down. because that is the very dangerous fat that can cause you to have a heart attack and health problems and things like that. So you always want to make sure that that visceral fat number is low. The scale I use is the Renfo scale, and it's just chef's kiss. But yeah.